Okay, we're going to here do the review of the second generation Apple TV. It's pulled up on the screen right now, but we're going to go down here to the actual device. If you can see it, it's a little bit dark, but hopefully we can see a little bit. It's extremely small, as you can see in relationship to my hand. I can just clearly grab it. It's not a big device by any means. We're going to go through the ports real quick. If you can see those, we have the Ethernet port here first, which is going to be 10100 Ethernet. It's not gigabit, unfortunately, unlike the last one. Next up, and right here that I'm not using, is the digital audio, optical. Here is HDMI and the power cord. That's pretty much it. Actually, right here, it's really dark in this particular location. You can't see it at all, but there actually is a micro SD, the same used for many phones, and that you can plug into your computers to perform software updates and other things like that. We can pull up here on the TV now. You're focusing on this. Here is the new interface. There's a couple things that are notably different. Okay, so here we have movies and TV shows. These are not, normally I would say like my movies and my TV shows on top. Those are not here in this one. Those are going to be over in the computer section over there. So my movies and TV shows are just where you can rent TV shows. You can no longer buy TV shows from the Apple TV because there's no hard drive on this one. It's all flash memory, and it's just enough flash memory to kind of like play and run and stuff like that. So you can't store anything really on the Apple TV. So we have my TV show, or we have movies and TV shows. Internet is new. We have Netflix, and we also have in the new 4.2, which is technically 4.3 update, the MLB TV and NBA. We pull these up. They're kind of nice, but you can see standings, team by team. You go through all the menus. And if you have like the MLB TV season pass, you can watch the live games on here. You can do the same thing with NBA. You can see here's the scores, so you don't have to have the season pass to be able to do most other things. Same with NBA. Come up. That looks kind of blurry. There we go. You can go game highlights, and there's actually videos will come up that you can watch to catch up on things, so it's pretty nice. And again, you can get the NBA pass and be able to watch the videos on the Apple TV, which is pretty nice. You also have YouTube, which is high-def YouTube now. Podcast, your video podcast from iTunes. MobiMe, so you can pull up MobiMe galleries and videos, Flickr, and Internet Radio. So those are some new Internet ones, which are pretty useful. Okay, we're going to go here to the computers. We'll pull up, my library, and you'll be greeted with this new screen, which has music, movies, TV shows, podcasts, iTunes, even photos. So we go to something, say TV shows. Yeah, that focus there. Okay, it'll give you a list of TV shows. This is notably different from the last one because they're like Better Off Ted. Instead of putting it together, it separates that into 1 and 2 seasons, which is definitely different than before, which gives you in a large library like mine, it makes it much larger because it has to separate out every TV show by season. So we have like 7 seasons of House here. We have 6 seasons of How I Met Your Mother. So that's kind of annoying. Again, on the top here, we have it separated by date, by show, and unwatched. Go back to here. If we go to movies, it takes a second to load because it is going through, it is streaming everything. There's nothing stored on here. So it does have to kind of load for a second. Again, for movies, we have unwatched, by movie, and by genre. And these are all obviously sorted alphabetically. One also new thing here is the keyboard is notably different. If I can pull something up, we'll go to, say, YouTube. Just so I can show you the keyboard, we'll do search here. There's the new keyboard. This is a huge step because it's so much different. It's a lot quicker to get around and to jump through things. You can also hold down on a letter to bring up the different, enunciations and stuff like that of each letter. So that's very nice. Let's see, we'll go back. Settings are going to be your similar to the last one, except we now have a new thing called AirPlay, which we have set on. Obviously, you can set a password if you so choose, but AirPlay lets you stream from pretty much any iOS device. So say iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, iTunes, all of those will allow you just to stream any video or photos straight to your Apple TV, which is incredibly useful. You just turn it on, you just hit the little AirPlay button, and it immediately pops up on your Apple TV. It's fantastic. It works for music, movies, photos, TV shows, any videos that are online in H.264, and now in any new apps that implement it. Computers too. It's kind of nice. Before you had to do shared libraries, because you would stream, you do one main library that you sync with, and then you do a shared library. Now you can do computers, and you can just turn on home sharing. So any computer on your network that are signed in with your iTunes account will allow you to immediately just work. So that's pretty nice. Those main new features of the Apple TV. Also, I forgot to point out, here's the new remote, which is almost the same as the last one. It is the same remote that came out with a bit ago, but this right here, this wheel, is slightly curved to it. That's the only difference between this one and the one that came out before. Use the same kind of CR battery, watch battery they used in the a lot of their other products. Nothing too fancy about it, so they're easy to replace. They're much bigger than the last generation remote, but other than that, not too fancy. You can pair it with it, use it with your laptop or anything like that. That's pretty much it. The second generation Apple TV running the newest software, iOS 4.3 on the Apple TV. It shows up as 4.2. That's it. If you guys have any questions, throw them up in the comments. I'll get back to you. So.